What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Movie Emporium's Disney Plus original review of Muppets Haunted Mansion. This is directed once again by Kirk R. Thatcher. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find out what's coming next. If you like any of these videos, awesome, hit that like button, as well as commenting below any video that you watch, including this one. So, Muppets Haunted Mansion is a film. It's about 50 minutes long. It's about Gonzo and Pepe, the prawn, who basically skip out on Kermit's Halloween party. I guess you could say he's having it with, of course, Miss Piggy and stuff like that. And they decide that they're going to go to the Haunted Mansion as we know it, but it's just a haunted house. There's this individual that Gonzo really enjoys, and this movie is basically a nostalgia trip for the Haunted Mansion told in Muppet form. We have Constance Hatchaway, who of course is played by Taraji Henson. The the butler is played by Arnett, and then you have a whole collection of cast of characters, famous actors like John Stamos and Craig Robinson, and all these people. One of the last performances for Ed Asner. And in essence, like The Christmas Carol, like Treasure Island, like Muppets in Space, or whatever they've done in the past, this is a small film, or a film of sorts, that basically spoofs the Haunted Mansion story, as you've written it, many, many times if you've ever been to Disney World or Disneyland or whatever. And so, to be fairly honest, and I'm not gonna beat around the bush, I have not really liked much of anything in the last 25 years that has been coming out of Disney for the Muppets. I think there is something completely off about it. I even think the movies that came out about 10 years ago, 10 or 11 years ago, whatever, felt like fan films more than they felt like actual Muppet movies. And yes, they had their, cameos and whatever, but they never felt like a truly special movie. The thing about the Muppets that was always great is when you get something like Muppet Christmas Carol or Treasure Island or Muppets in Space, there was something truly unique about it, and I never got that feeling when I watched those movies. And then they've tried to do a TV series since then they've done like a web series type of thing, and nothing ever really has worked for me. So going into something like this, being a huge uber fan of the Haunted Mansion, being somewhat of a big fan of the Muppets, I was apprehensive, to be fairly honest. I didn't think this would work, just from the simple fact of everything I've seen in the last 20 years or so. It's just my personal view. And, watching this 50-minute special, or whatever you want to call it, I can safely say this is the best thing they've done since Muppet Treasure Island. I'm not saying that's a low bar. I'm just saying this is a pretty special. It's a lot of fun. It's very funny. It's entertaining. It harkens back to a lot of callbacks from the Haunted Mansion. There are stuff I was watching in this that I was like, that is a deep cut in the Haunted Mansion. Taraji P. Henson, of course, plays Hatchaway, which is a major part of the Haunted Mansion. We have the butler, who is played by Arnett, who's a major part of the Haunted Mansion. There's other characters that are in this that are played by either the Muppets or, the live cast, like John Stamos and stuff like that are the Muppets. And on top of that, there's like Ichabod and Mr. Toad are in this as well, and it's a pretty impressive thing to watch. And this is a love letter to the Haunted Mansion. This is the Muppets version of the Haunted Mansion, so even like the wallpaper that you see on the ride has Muppet characters. For instance, Miss Piggy is Leota, and there are other characters, like the box ghost is, of course, Fozzie, and of course Ralph is the piano player and stuff like that. But it also takes a lot of the jokes and a lot of the concepts and theories behind the Haunted Mansion and just kind of riffs upon it, and it just becomes a very honest and very fun and just very energetic approach to the Haunted Mansion itself. And I just really was like amazed by how much I was enjoying it. There's a couple moments in here where I did spit takes. There's the moment like when they do the stretch room stuff, and like there's a moment where a certain thing happens, and when the lights come back on, you realize what that thing is. You were laughing your ass off, and that's what makes the Muppets so good. That's what makes them such a unique property, is they're able to take these really kind of dark natured material. I mean, Treasure Island is pretty dark, and Christmas Carol is a pretty dark story, and they put their fun spin on it, and when it works, it truly does work. And like I said, everybody in the live action space, because they always have live actors and famous people, they all are on board and doing their thing, and a lot of fun, and you'll recognize everyone that's in it. And just the nature of what Kirk Thatcher, who has worked in the Muppets property for so long, what he's able to present, and what the crew and the Muppeteers and the puppeteers and stuff like that are able to present, and just how good what they've become, I think it's 100% a winner, and I really enjoyed it. And it has so many Easter eggs that you're just constantly going, oh, I know that, I know that, I know that, and then they put their Muppet spin on it, which makes it even funnier and just becomes a very fun and entertaining feature. And on top of that, Gonzo, to me personally, is like one of the greatest Muppets, so it's really fun to have him be like the main character and how he interacts. And Pepe is also a great character too. So, but with that said, I don't want to spoil too much more. This is definitely, if you love the Haunted Mansion, if you love the Muppets, you got a great little special for 50 minutes. So, but that'll do it. That'll be my take on the Muppets Haunted Mansion. Definitely 100% recommend. In the comments below, what is your favorite Muppets movie, favorite Muppets TV show, moment, whatever you want to say. Let me know in the comments. But otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like any of these videos, awesome. Hit that like button. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.